Hey everybody, welcome to this episode. This should hopefully finish up Yon's story and also Yasuo's.
Yeah.
I've been closing my eyes and contemplating like Yon for the past minute now to really get into character.
Yeah.
You know I've been tower
Beach
guide.
episode.
Enjoying Yone by the waterside. It is peaceful here.
I'm getting restless. What do you think I should say? I imagined this moment in my mind for so long, but now that it's here, I fear I lack the right words. I swear, I was about to say, if we say a fucking haiku to our brother.
We're doing a haiku to our brother.
Alright. Of course. It's perfect.
Yone draws his swords and turns to a nearby stone pillar. He begins a dance of blades, carving a stone poem into the stone.
A stone into the poem.
Yes.
Brothers, turn to blades. Speak only through clashing steel. Hearts bound and silenced. Pierced, run through, they bleed. Perishing by others' hand. Truth left unspoken. It's really going all out on this one.
God damn, this
More
isn't even a
for win.
haiku.
Sweep through. Well, it's several haikus. Carrying from better times. Echoes flute song. Simple
God.
melody. Sweet notes traversing death's veil. Conjures what once was. Before mortal wars. Before pride. Duty. Honor.
You
There
said
were
duty.
two brothers. And that was enough.
As he finishes, you can't help but feel that this poem is familiar, as though you've read it before. Perhaps it was a dream.
Yeah, we sleep a lot.
The pillar sinks into the sand, vanishing completely.
Wow.
Thank you, friend. Freeing these words from my mind has already lifted a great weight. And although I hope one day I may speak with my brother directly, I hope that perhaps he will read my words and know I still think of him.
That's gay and also incestuous. I'm glad this helps you.
Thank you. You have helped me shed a burden of many centuries, friend. Should a demon or Azakana cross my path, they will now find nothing but death.
Wow.
Oops, I'm overdoing it again. Maybe I should take Yasuo's advice and lighten up a bit.
Yes.
Of course. All that leaves is you.
Nothing personnel, kid. Cuts you in half.
That's how he sends us home.
Yeah.
Since you have done so much for me, surely there's something I can do to return the favor. It is, after all, the righteous path. Ha.
I was hoping you'd just let it space out for a bit longer there and then just go, ha.
Anything you ask. If it is within my power, I will gladly provide.
Kiss me on the mouth like give me it!
Oh, that is... Well, I mean,
That's pretty gay.
on the... I suppose I did offer.
Oh my god.
Not to assume. If you didn't...
You're gay.
Breathe a word of this to no one.
William gently kisses your cheeks, then returns to the dignified pose of a warrior. He is blushing intensely.
Gay!
I mean, you
You,
also
you're
were
the one who fucking picked it.
I know.
Yeah.
the,
But now he's gay too.
the cheek is the mouth of the soul.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't the mouth be the
Neat.
good response? Perhaps, if you don't mind, we can enjoy each other's company here for just a moment. I know you cannot dwell here forever, but this moment, we can treasure it together. May it help you find clarity on the road ahead, and perhaps some comfort in all the years to come.
You and Yone sit together, enjoying the tranquility of the moment.
Please let me say something stupid. Damn it! Couldn't say
Nice
anything
cock,
more
bro.
stupid. Nice cock, brother. I'm surprised that you didn't use the "We are bound by cursed genes" quote from Metal Gear Honor. Metal Gear. We are brothers bound by cursed genes. You getting his superior, dominant genes and me, the lesser. Something, something.
I don't remember most of the bullshit they say in those games, I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, it's the Stone Pillar. Well, yeah, this is you.
Yeah, Joel, this is you.
While searching for the swordsman, you stumble across an old stone pillar.
Hey, it's this.
Brothers, turn to blades. Speak only through clashing steel, hearts bound in silence. What did I say about wandering?
Do you know where I am exactly? I thought that said, "Do you know who I am?" And I would have picked that in a heartbeat.
Yes, I know where you are. What? I technically answered your question.
Alright, douchebag.
Ellipses. Ellipses, ellipses. So, did you like my music?
I didn't hear it.
Oh, it's, there it is.
Yeah. Everything else sounds like garbage.
Ah, you flattered me. Thank you. I'm not used to people praising me. I try to stick to the lonely swordsman thing. And of course, this is the land of the spirits. Not a lot of people around to begin with. Are there? Ah, alright. You win. I'll drop the tough guy act. From now on, call me Yasuo. I am known as the spirit of heroes, daring deeds, feats of bravery, standing for what's right against all odds. Those are my domains. And of course, if I were a bit better with the flute, I might be known as something else. Spirit of melody? No, not catchy enough.
Let's start a band. I'll be the lead vocalist.
Please pick that one.
Fine.
what would we call ourselves? Follow the Wind? That is a great band name, actually. Besides, I come from a long line of swordsmen. My father, his father, his father's father, all warriors going back 10 generations. Honor just always been our way. And music is a nice distraction once the battles are over. That's not to say I don't enjoy swordplay. I do. There's nothing like the rush of battle. But that was a lucky twist of fate. I simply followed the path that laid out before me, as our clan always had. Ellipses. If I had been a musician instead, perhaps my brother and I Never mind. I don't want to spoil the joyous setting of this sprawling, endless graveyard. Besides, that was a lifetime ago. 100 lifetimes ago. It hardly matters anymore.
Do I sense some kind of tragic backstory?
Once you've traveled down a long road, it's easier to continue than to turn around.
That's not what I
That-
said.
That's why it's crucial to choose the right path before setting out. That is why I warn others not to wander too far away from the safety of the road. The wolf is always waiting to make a meal of us, after all. Hmm? You don't seem to bear his teeth marks. That means you, fellow wanderer, it might be too late for me, but you still have time to find a path that brings you joy.
Good life advice.
This is an impossible land where all things are made real. So think about my next question carefully. What would you do now if you could do anything?
I'm going to start a band.
Then go and live out your dream, fellow wanderer. If only for a moment. It is a rare gift for those like us. I will find you once you are done. Be brave.
That's nice. Also, I don't think I'm recording game audio right now. So,
I mean, it's just generic.
yeah,
noises.
I mean, true. But still. This should hopefully be recording game audio now. Just cut this part out, probably.
You return to the forest and stand before Yasuo.
There you are. How'd it feel to live out your dream?
You tricked me! You horrible, handsome sword person!
Horrible and handsome? A deadly combination, if I recall. Don't worry, you still have time, I think. I'm still not sure exactly how you fit into this world. Sometimes I wish more people enjoyed my music when I was alive. I would have played more often. Sadly, the musical arts aren't always appreciated in a warrior family. My brother was always upset whenever I was not training more. Ah, my brother, a wonderful man, but we had a strained relationship. It wasn't always that way, of course. When we were children, we were inseparable. I remember spending our days by the riverbank, catching fireflies as the sunset. He wrote beautiful poetry. Sometimes he would read them, and I would play the flute. Ah, ha ha! I was terrible in those days. When I played it sounded like someone stepped on a cat. He had always had a encouraging word.
He sounds nice.
He was the perfect brother, and we had the perfect life. But with time, everything changes. We were a clan renowned for producing legendary swordsmen, especially within our family. Yone was the firstborn, and much was expected of him. Imagine the pressure to honor that tradition and follow a path laid out by a forefather long before he was born. Yone did always value duty above all else. The stubborn jackass. In time, everything became secondary to his training. We hardly ever saw one another anymore. And soon, those warm days by the river bank were gone forever. When I came of age, and it was time for me to pick up the sword as well, I had mixed feelings about it. Tell me, do you have siblings?
No.
Perhaps that is for the best. Brothers, well, I'll say things can become very competitive. They really can be. Your brother is your first friend and your first rival. Yone was the most dedicated student I've ever seen. No one trained harder or sacrificed more. Well, I took the blade to the blade like a bird to the and quickly exceeded Yone in skill. It only made him train harder, while I barely practiced, preferring to wander about and play the flute. Talent without focus brings dishonor, he would say. But I could tell he was growing more and more resentful every year. Ah, old memories.
Ooh, is this you feeling cliffhanger?
We went our separate ways, becoming lords, like our forefathers had planned. From there, the humidity between us only grew. It was simply a matter of time until our differences brought us together again, this time on the field of battle.
What did you fight about?
It doesn't matter anymore. I tried to stop it. I tried to make amends. But Yoda was steadfast in his duty, and I was deadly with the blade. Do you think redemption could be found through the sword?
I watched this movie where this guy cut another guy in half.
Perhaps every swing of the blade brings you closer. I like to think of our duel that way.
I think you're just ignoring what I'm saying now.
It's getting dark. We should make a camp. I'll guide you safely back to the Lords of Kamai. Can me. As soon
Can
as
me,
the
bitch.
sun rises. Which, if I'm being honest, could be in an hour or 100 years.
Can me?
Benevolent spirits, or more good than bad, I guess. Yeah, more good than bad.
Yay, we're on to the third episode.
You awaken to the sound of Yasuo playing his flute.
Wow.
Did you have a good night's sleep?
We
That's-
really do be sleeping, huh?
Yeah. Did the forest get less purple?
Yes, it did. I carried you out of Cantonmeat Woods. They have their own risks. For little forgetfulness is better than having our heads clawed off. Yeah. It'll take us some time to get out of the woods proper. We should start moving in that direction.
If you take me to some spooky forest again, I'll fucking...
I may have gone the wrong direction.
You motherfucker.
Remember how I told you never to wander? That wasn't an idle suggestion. It's advice I wish I would take. Ha!
Stupid handsome jerk.
Hey, I'm not a jerk. You know, these woods were once a verdant force in the mortal realm. You know, you think only human spirits interfere? Animals, plants, concepts. The spirit realm accepts anything with a soul. A forest is no different. But if you may notice, the spirits may have been lost to obsession and madness. They're everywhere. You'll see them if you look closely. Unless, of course, they'd been destroyed, in which case they'd show up again someday in some other form.
Is that what demons do? Destroy spirits?
Demons, well, yes and no. Demons feed on negative emotions. The most powerful feed on the basest. Most can be destroyed, well, though it isn't exactly easy. Some, not so much. No, well, it was more popular in my time. There are other spirits as well, beautiful and strange things. Some were once mortal, some others were timeless. Most should be avoided, though. Here we are, friend. Follow the road from here, and try not to wander too far.
What's at the end of the road?
Hard to say. For some, it's peace and content. For a life well lived. For a mortal like yourself, it could be the way back home. Only those who have reached the end know for certain.
Haven't you traveled this path before?
When I first arrived in this world, I saw the path laid out before me. I followed the fox. But through my journey, I thought. Even now, the memory fades like ink in the rain, but I thought I saw my brother, guided by lantern light. It was just a glimpse, and then he was gone. But I know it was Yone. And yet I continued on. I reached the end of the road, but the end of the road was my beginning. The road goes on forever. I've been looking for Yone since. He was my brother. And even as I struck him down,
Oh,
all I could see was the boy he used to be. I never felt the blow that sent me here. Yone was quite disciplined in the blade after all. Those were our final acts in life, cutting each other down, in the center of a war of our own making. Perhaps Yone was right. We are destined to speak only through class.
the poem on the stone!
Then we'll retrace his steps and find our way back. No complaining, this was your idea. I just hope we're not too late.
Wow, and in this one we're finishing it. Yay.
You and Yasuo stand before a stone pillar with a poem carved on its surface.
Okay, we
Brothers,
already know what this
Time
is.
to
Yep,
play.
we read it like twice now.
Yeah.
Speak only through Clash's wheel. Hearts bound in silence. Pierced run through, they bleed, piercing out by each other's hands. Truth left unspoken. Mournful winds sweep through, hearing better times echoing from
echoes of flute song. Simple melody, sweet notes, traversing death's veil, conjures what was once. Before human wars, before pride, duty, honor, there were two brothers. And that was enough.
Is it your brother?
Yes,
I recognize the spirit of his words and the deep sorrow carved them in the stone. If we had traded swords for quill and flute, we wouldn't have perished by the other's hand. Years spent searching for him in this world, rehearsing what I would say. But in all of those moments, in all of those reunions, your mouse
Yep.
conjured in my mind. I never imagined what he would say. Huh, Yone.
It looks like your brother would like to speak to you again.
All these years, I believed redemption would be found through the blade. But Yone's words have done what slaying the countless horrors have not. They have lifted a weight from my heart. I don't know if I deserve his forgiveness, but I can honor the words written in his poem. One day, I will find him.
And I will kill him.
This world is finite, yet boundless. There are many strange corners to yet explore. I imagine Yone would roam the most treacherous regions. He may not be a fox separating wayward souls, but he would seek to help those in need. Where do I wonder where I'll begin?
I guess I can find my way back.
That won't be necessary. Yone isn't going anywhere. Well, he might be, but that's a problem for another day. Come, let me take you back to the very beginning. Love the sound of waves, don't you? Thank you for all you've done. Before you leave, I want you to know I appreciate our time together. Traveling alone has left me, well, wanting for companionship. And you are a fellow wanderer, an extraordinary companion.
I am extraordinary, aren't I? I'm
Damn.
not going for the kiss twice.
Okay. You really are an odd one for sure. But the
Friend zone, bitch.
makes for the best of friends. Now, follow the wind and try not to venture off the path. Or do, I suppose. The path might take us where we want to go after all. This time, make it your own. I'm sure you'll find your way regardless. You seem to have a knack for it.
Maybe you can play your flute one last time.
Of course, my friend. And if we ever meet again, may you never meet again. May you have a wonderful life.
Waves slowly crest upon the shore as you wonder what lies on the other side of the sea.
Yay! Alright, who are we giving the pedal to?
Yasuo.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
No preference.
Yeah, I don't care.
Ah, tracked me down again, have you? I'm still searching for Yone. No luck yet. But I think I'm getting closer. What? A spirit pedal? My friend, I am truly honored. I'll be sure to repay you in kind.
Oh wow, that was fucking lame. But there we go.
What's the significance of the spirit pedal?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Okay.
You
Fair-
essentially, it's to honor or give respect to a spirit. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. We're going to head out for the day, viewers. But
Okay.
you have a great time. And sleep well.
Yep.
See ya. It might not be night, but still go to bed.
Yeah.
This is a threat. Bye.